soberforever.net or call us at 888-424-2626.
Soberforever.net and the telephone number?
888-424-2626.
But resist, we must.
Fined $20. Rutherford B. Hayes signed the act that allowed women to plead cases before the Supreme Court, making it legal for women to practice in the court system. And they say Rutherford never did anything.
Celebrating 25 years on the air, this is the Howie Carr Show.
844-500-4242. That's the toll-free number of the Howie Carr Show, 844-500-4242. Text Howie to 63566 to join the text club. Howie to 63566 to join the text club. You know, there's a story in People magazine this week about the biggest Kennedy scandal. And it says that finally there's a movie out that blows the lid off Chappaquiddick. Blows the lid off. I think everybody's known for a long. If you were paying attention, or if you were sentient or knew anything about what was going on, you know what was going on. But anyway. The movie's great, and I'm looking forward to seeing it. Again, it's coming out a week from today, but right now you can read the book, the original book, Senatorial Privilege. It's been reissued as Chappaquiddick, Power, Privilege, and the Ted Kennedy Cover-Up by Leo DeMore. He's gone. It's been, Regnery has republished it with a foreword by Howie Carr, author of Kennedy Babylon. Who might that be? The author of Kennedy Babylon. You can order it right now at HowieCarrShow.com. Click store, $14.99. The list price is $16.99. So you get an autographed copy and free shipping. And
I'll let the listeners in on a little secret too, because of the way I set it up. If you order a copy of What Really Happened, you're going to get free shipping on that too.
Oh, good. Free shipping on. Oh, that's great. What Really Happened? The book that Donald Trump loves and tweeted out about it, about the 2016 campaign. So that's great. So right now you can get free shipping on What Really Happened. That's good. That's a hell of a deal too.
Everything free on HowieCarrShow.com.
On Good Friday.
Good Friday.
Yes.
Happy Good Friday to you, Howard.
Is it really is Good Friday supposed to be happy? I mean, Jesus was crucified.
Oh my God! I just remembered I ate meat today. I ate a prosciutto sandwich. Ugh, I'm going to hell.
There is no hell. Didn't you hear? The Pope said that. I
know, but I guess I'm going to disappear. That's
I love the Pope upending how many years of theology established by the Catholic Church.
I know. I understand that he's a trailblazer, but he's getting a little ahead of himself. I feel like some people really were banking on the fact that there was going to be a hell.
Hey, Pope, stick to global warming.
You know, if the last Pope had said something like this, there would be questions about his mental health, his fitness for papal office.
Okay, so I
think this Pope is wearing out his welcome as well.
Let's get to some Trump news. The Trump accuser, Summer Zervo, who was an Apprentice contestant way back when.
What is she accusing him of?
Sexual harassment, that he sexually assaulted her in 2007. She's splitting with Gloria Allred amid the defamation suit. So something went awry between Gloria and Zervo.
Is there no honor among... Well, you fill in the blank.
Yeah. And they claim, at least as far as Allred's people are concerned, that does not mean that they have any problem with her case against President Trump or that it doesn't have merits. They just have to go their separate ways.
Merits? Merits like cigarettes? Or merit? It doesn't have merit.
It says our withdrawal has nothing to do with the merits of her case against President Trump.
Oh, merits. Okay.
SeaWorld may turn to Trump campaign guru to save their image. Brad Parscale, who was...
Why don't they bring in some more killer whales or something?
I think they've been on like a steady decline since that movie Blackfish. Have you seen that?
No.
It basically talks about how Shamu has been in this big bathtub his whole life, and that's why they go crazy and kill people. And ever since then, nobody wants to take their kids to SeaWorld. You saw it, right, Steve? It was on Netflix.
Yeah, no, it's a pretty sad existence for an orca. They're used to having the big old ocean, and then they're in a bathtub.
They're scary too. Whales are one of my top scariest animals.
Wait, so first they stopped kids from seeing elephants in the circus. Now they're going to stop them from seeing orca?
Orca?
Yeah, the whale.
Shamu. Yeah, I guess. I mean, I think a lot of people would never take their kids. Like, I know my friends would never take their kids to SeaWorld because they were so horrified by this movie.
What's the difference between SeaWorld and the aquarium, the New England Aquarium?
Well, it's just a bigger animal in a smaller area.
The New England Aquarium doesn't have huge mammals.
But they have mammals there. I haven't been there in a long time.
The penguins there have a very nice life.
How do you know?
Because they're so happy looking. They're so happy. They're so happy flitting around.
This is such a good point. You don't know.
Their dorsal fin doesn't start to droop. The killer whales, when they're in captivity, their dorsal fin starts to droop, and they also murder humans out of anger. Those are two indications that they're not very happy in captivity.
I mean, I don't think that they're happy either. The movie's so scary though, because they'll show these people who go every day and swim with them and everything's fine, and then all of a sudden one day, what was the one's name, Steve, that really went berserk? It has some weird name, and he just grabs the girl and just brings her down to the bottom of the tank. Really scary stuff. On to David Hogg.
Do we have to?
This kid, he just won't stop. He is everywhere. I want to play this clip.
Does Laura Ingraham now realize she made a mistake? Texters are asking me that question. It's a good one. She did make a mistake.
You would think, by the way they're reacting, that she called him up Alec Baldwin style and called him a dirty little pig. That's how they're. She made fun of his GPA and then he didn't get into college. I'm sorry. If you're going to be in a public platform, have a thicker skin. You guys make fun of me for way worse on a daily basis, and I'm not going home crying. I'm not calling up everybody who advertises on this show and telling them to boycott Howie Carr.
What colleges did you not get into? Now that you've opened up this discussion,
which ones did I get into, and then take all the rest? I paid a lot. It's $50 for a college application, so my parents spent a good amount of money on me getting rejected. But yeah, he called for all of the advertisers for Laura Ingraham, including Arby's, and
they haven't pulled out, but four advertisers did pull out of her show.
Wayfair, which is a furniture company, TripAdvisor, Nutrish, which is a Rachel Ray food company, and Nestle, which obviously we all know is chocolate.
It's also water. It's bigger. It's bigger water now than chocolate, I think.
I prefer the chocolate. But yeah, and so I want to play this clip though, because it seems like his biggest fan right now is Allison Camerata. She has him on almost a daily basis. They have a blossoming friendship.
Does the Hogg household now have a live link installed in it, courtesy of CNN?
I think they do. And Steve, this is the worst part, is that she asked, it was so cringeworthy. She cannot believe that David Hogg did not get into these schools. So let's play this clip.
David, I am stunned that 4 colleges rejected you. What kind of dumbass colleges don't want you? I mean, you've taken the country by storm. How do you explain this? Did they reject you before the Parkland massacre, or how do you explain this?
It's so uncomfortable. She's basically saying, like, well, before the Parkland shooting, it would have made total sense, but now...
I'm embarrassed by Brooke Baldwin that we went to the same college. I'm embarrassed by Allison Camerata that we worked at the same TV station.
You knew her before she was a virgin.
I did.
I used to watch her. So my parents, how you know this, they're big Fox and Friends people. I used to watch her on the curvy couch. We loved Allison. I cannot even believe that it's the same person. The stuff she's asking. And she occasionally catches herself, like she caught herself yesterday a little bit, and she's been backtracking. But when she gets on with this David Hogg kid, it's like unbelievable.
541 says, do you think Hogg could get into PC?
He could probably get into the theater department. He's very theatrical. We would love to have him there. I mean,
you would?
He's a 4.2 GPA. I mean, go for it. But it's just...
What does that mean?
I know. I think, Howie, I totally agree.
It means he took a bunch of AP courses.
No, but even then, Steve, I don't give any weight to that. The fact that his GPA is a 4.2, it's nonsense to me.
What was your high school GPA?
I think mine was a 3.2. But my college one was really good. I know Steve was, okay, Steve, go ahead. Say your piece. I know what you're going to say.
No, my GPA wasn't that great. I had like a 3.6.
I thought you were the valedictorian of your high school.
I was. What does that say about my fellow classmates?
Oh, yikes. And in other news, actually, Howie, I think you might like this story.
240 says 4.2 is the new 2.4. I think that's a very good way to put it.
I know. If David Hogg has a 4.2. I remember the kids in
By
high
the way,
school
did
who
you
had
see him
really high
tweeted
ones
out?
like that.
She's been mean to my classmates and I. Did you see that? He should have been rejected from college just for that tweet alone. It would be my classmates and me. Okay,
Did you see the new development is that Kurt Eichenwald, that Moonbat columnist for I think The Nation and now maybe Vanity Fair, he's an MSNBC contributor. He's going after Kyle Kashuv, the conservative Parkland student. So it'll be interesting to see, are we going to now get boycotts, advertiser boycotts for MSNBC and Vanity Fair?
Didn't he once work for Newsweek magazine?
Yes.
How many has Newsweek magazine been raided in the last 24 hours by any feds?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I think they got everything on the first raid, Howie.
The first 2, 3, 4 raids.
He said, Kyle, you continue to disappoint. Trafficking in fantasy is fine. Your followers are infantile. Your only form of debate is insult, and you wonder why I have no respect for you. And then this just in, he also tweeted, I owe him an apology. I have no idea how many times I've commented to him.
So 603, it sounds like many colleges weren't very high on the hog.
I know. I think it's bizarre that everyone loves this kid so much. And meanwhile...
No, not everyone, Grace. Obviously not everyone.
The likes of Donnie Deutsch.
Only Allison Camerata loves this kid.
I know.
Right.
And Joe and Mika, they cannot believe that Laura Ingraham would attack babies. But I really do think it's bizarro that now we live in a world where it's all about destroying people, like via the internet. Like this kid, David Hogg, wants to destroy Laura Ingraham. And then what? Then you're so proud of yourself that you're going to get her kicked off Fox?
He won't accept her apology. I mean, number one, she had nothing to apologize for. And
exactly.
Number two, he won't accept her apology.
My mom always says this. A priest told her this once. It's Good Friday, so just let me say this. If someone apologizes to you and you don't accept their apology and they mean it sincerely, then it's on you. All of that negativity is now you carry it with you. So congratulations, David Hogg. You have that now.
Thanks for that, Grace.
When we get back.
Now he's going to demand an apology from Grace.
Oh, I won't get one.
they're going to be boycott Grace.
I'll tell you this. He'll be getting into Brown before he'll be getting an apology from
David
me.
Hogg's going to be organizing protests outside of the Whiskey Priest. Running a campaign against Virginia Slims.
844-500-4242. I'm Howie Carr.
Howie Carr. You can trust him. He's not like the others.
Hey, deplorables, you don't want to miss Howie Carr's live event Sunday, April 15th in Malden featuring President Trump's former campaign manager, Corey Lewandowski. You will hear firsthand from Corey what it was like to manage President Trump's historic campaign. From the controversies to the wild victories, you'll hear it all. Tickets include Howie's book, What Really Happened, and Corey's best-selling tell-all, Let Trump Beat Trump. Don't miss this deplorable show with Howie Carr and Corey Lewandowski in Malden Sunday, April 15th at 4 p.m. Space is limited. Get your tickets now at HowieCarrshow.com.
Are you looking for a pre-owned car? Well, before you go to the dealership where you'll be pounced on by pushy salespeople, give the Car Guys a try. I'm Bill Papageorge, and my job is to make finding the perfect used car as easy as possible. That means I do all of the tough legwork for you. Once I figure out what you want out of a car, I go find it. I've been in this business for a long time, and I know what to look out for. I won't bring you a car unless I know it will meet or exceed your expectations. So give me a call at 800-300-4600. That is 800-300-4600.
In summary, the president's overall health is excellent. Okay, with that, I'll take some questions.
How much weight have you suggested the president lose?
Can you assess the president's mental fitness for office?
Cholesterol over 220. Do you hope to get it under 200?
Are you ruling out things like early onset Alzheimer's? Are you looking at dementia-like symptoms?
Did he need to be sedated at all? Or he does have heart disease, is that what you said?
The 25th Amendment, a lot of people in the country have been talking about it. Do you believe he is fit for duty?
Sometimes it sounds like he has the sniffles when he's talking.
Do you have a life expectancy range for him based on his results? Is he limited to one scoop of ice cream now?
Is there anything you're keeping from us for privacy reasons? Are you confident of his prostate health?
I think a waist measurement for the president. His weight, I think he's at 239, right? It seems, I think it's just shy of obesity.
It's recommended that most baby boomers get screened for hepatitis C. Did you do a hep C test, or has he had one previously?
Some of the president's friends have told reporters in the past that they think he's a germaphobe, that he washes his hands obsessively. And have you seen any indication of that type of behavior?
In summary, The president's overall health is excellent. Okay, with that, I'll take some questions.
How much weight have you suggested the president lose?
Can you assess the president's mental fitness for office?
Cholesterol over 220. Do you hope to get it under 200?
Are you ruling out things like early onset Alzheimer's? Are you looking at dementia-like symptoms?
Did he need to be sedated at all? Or he does have heart disease, is that what you said?
The 25th Amendment, a lot of people in the country have been talking about it. Do you believe he is fit for duty?
Sometimes it sounds like he has the sniffles when he's talking.
Do you have a life expectancy range for him based on his results? Is he limited to one scoop of ice cream now?
Is there anything you're keeping from us for privacy reasons? Are you confident of his prostate health?
I think a waist measurement for the president. His weight, I think he's at 239, right? It seems, I think it's just shy of obesity.
It's recommended that most baby boomers get screened for hepatitis C. Did you do a hep C test, or has he had one previously?
Some of the president's friends have told reporters in the past that they think he's a germaphobe, that he washes his hands obsessively. And have you seen any indication of that type of behavior?
Crooked Hillary called her book What Happened. Now, Howie Carr is setting the record straight in his new book, What Really Happened. How Donald J. Trump saved America from Hillary Clinton. Who better to tell the story of this historic election of Donald J. Trump than Howard Lawrence Carr?
The legendary Howie.
Howie was there from the beginning. Just ask the Donald.
And the thing I love about you, you were there from the beginning. You were there from the beginning, and I will not forget it.
The future president liked Howie so much, he was always looking for him.
Howie, where the hell are you? By the way, do we have Howie Carr? He's around here someplace. Where's Howie? Where is Howie?
From his flights on Trump Force One to his times at Mar-a-Lago, Howie takes you behind the scenes of the rowdy and rambunctious campaign to make America great again. Get it now on Amazon or at HowieCarShow.com. If you don't read what really happened, the Moonbats win.
Blah, 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 blah.
This is Lynn in sunny Las Vegas.
This is Dan from the Moonbat capital of Jamaica Plain.
This is Gigi in Leominster, Massachusetts, and this is the Howie Carr Show.
Party Man.
What a great song.
It's Prince. Aren't you sorry Prince is gone?
Are you dancing like Howie right now?
Guys, you know what the Howie dance is? It's all shoulders. You don't move anything else.
All shoulder.
George W. Bush taught me how to dance like that.
See, I was gonna chime in about that yesterday because you were kind of giving him the needle for his dancing. He was dancing like that with no booze, presumably. I love that. If you can dance
for a white guy, that's impressive.
Everyone should be able to have fun. No alcohol needed. This segment is brought to you by Perfect Smiles. Don't be fooled by imposters with similar names. Go to Perfect Smiles in Nashua, New Hampshire. Howie's smiling today because it's Friday and his book is selling like hotcakes. And he uses...
Are you going to read that, by the way, Chappaquiddick?
Chappaquiddick, of course I am. And he uses Perfect Smiles, so does the mailer manager. Go to perfectsmiles.com. I can't wait to read it, but where can I get it if I want to read it?
Here, you can get it right here. You can get it. You can go to HowieCarShow.com. Click on store. You can get it for $14.99. List price is $16.99. There will be free shipping, and it's an autographed copy by
You had me at free shipping.
By me. And then also you can order today What Really Happened, my book about the campaign of 2016 that is endorsed by President Donald Trump in a tweet on Sunday night. You can get free shipping on that, too, at HowieCarShow.com. Click store.
Now, Howie.
Or you can order that on Amazon as well.
Don't let this destroy your faith in the integrity of the hip-hop community. But rapper Fabolous allegedly knocked out his girlfriend's 2 front teeth during a violent assault. Both of her 2 front teeth? She only had 2 left? No. I think 2. Her main 2.
Frontal incisors, Howie.
Yes. The Brooklyn-born performer, whose real name is John Jackson, turned himself into cops in Englewood, New Jersey, Wednesday, and was booked for aggravated assault and terroristic threats against the mother of his 2 kids, Emily Bustamante. So they must be married then, if she's had 2 kids by him, right? I do not think they have been married. I think It was a no wedding type of deal. But you know his famous song, Fabolous.
What might that be?
I actually have no idea. I don't keep up with the rap community.
Yo, yo, yo.
Yeah, it's something like that. And in other news, Sydney Leathers is impressed by tough Stormy Daniels. I know what you're going to say. Who is Sydney Leathers?
Isn't she the one who ratted out Carlos Danger?
Yes, but if you're like Steve and I and you've seen the Carlos Danger documentary.
Have you seen my wiener?
Titled Wiener, which is amazing. If you have not seen it, that is a must-see.
Outstanding.
There's a scene, and Steve, you'll remember this, in the documentary, where this girl, Sydney Leathers, stalks him. He has some sort of event with Uma, and she will not leave them alone, and she's waiting by the entrance of the place, and Wiener is such a wiener that he can't even get out of the car. He has to try to get through the back way. Eventually has to walk through a McDonald's back exit to get into his own party.
To Carlos Danger, or is she attracted to the money that she could make by stalking him?
I'm not going to answer that. I think you know the answer.
I think she's
exactly.
I think she's
know the answer.
Excited with the money that she got from getting into Stormy Daniels' line of work.
Right.
She says, she's been tough. My deal was tough, but it's a whole nother thing to go up against the president. Just seeing the way she responds to the trolling she receives on Twitter.
How was it tough for Sydney Leathers?
I don't know, but this picture is like really, it's making me dizzy. There's so much going on with these two girls. You agree, Steve? He's looking at me like I'm crazy.
Yes.
And in other news, I want to play some sound just because I pulled so much of it. Angela Rye, who's always on MSNBC, and she's there. She's the person they bring out when there's police brutality or anything like that, and she usually makes an inane argument. She was on with Ken Cuccinelli,
the former Attorney General of Virginia.
And they were talking about a case where a black officer shot a black kid, and she's trying to make...
This was Sacramento, right?
Yeah, and she's trying to... I think so. She's trying to make the argument that it's still racist, even though it was black on black. And let's play cut number 7.
Officers. Here's the challenge that we have with systemic oppression and systemic racism. It doesn't matter who the immediate actor is. It's about how they are trained to perceive black people. That is the problem. So when your initial framework for establishing law enforcement and their engagement with people of color in this country is to hunt down and return to their masters, runaway slaves, that is the paradigm. You see black people as inherently violent and criminal.
So Ken was, like I told Howie this, they have him on a lot, and he's not the best on with these people, but he does make really funny faces because he just can't believe the arguments that are actually coming out of their mouth. Let's play cut 8 to hear Ken's response.
We know that there is a problem in the ways in which law enforcement interacts with certain people. There are those who we are there to protect and serve, and there are those who we are prepared to shoot and to kill. That is a problem with the framework, and it has to change.
Quick response, Ken.
Yeah, that's just not right.
It's accurate.
That assumes a way. It's totally illogical. It says it doesn't matter that one of the shooting officers was black. It's still a racist incident against black people.
Poor Ken, he is up against it.
So she was saying that the black cop was racist when he shot the black kid.
And the worst part is he doesn't even know he's racist because it's systematic.
Did she say systematic or systemic?
Dramatic.
Hey, deplorables. You don't want to miss Howie Carr's live event Sunday, April 15th in Malden featuring President Trump's former campaign manager, Corey Lewandowski. You will hear firsthand from Corey what it was like to manage President Trump's historic campaign. From the controversies to the wild victories, you'll hear it all. Tickets include Howie's book, What Really Happened, and Corey's best-selling tell-all, Let Trump Beat Trump. Don't miss this deplorable show with Howie Carr and Corey Lewandowski in Malden Sunday, April 15th at 4 p.m. Space is limited. Get your tickets now at HowieCarrshow.com.
Global Marble and Granite Fabrication and Installation are the preferred choice of designers, architects, developers, and the most discriminating homeowners. The finest marble, granite, natural stones, and quartz, creating luxury kitchen countertops, tub surrounds, fireplaces, outdoor kitchen countertops, and any custom projects. Call to schedule your free estimate, 508-771-1001. That's 508-771-1001. Or visit globalmarbleandgraniteinc.com.
And we will much about that be committed. So there's no real conflict. Michael Druniski,
Druniak, including Lincoln himself, Daniel Day-Lewis. Behind Monica Lewinsky, the one and only Trey Songz is here. But Allison Lundergan Grimes, Gina Day Seuss. When Gina Day just who's Tea Party challenger Matt Biffin. People don't want to have their Social Security overall. The Republican savior, Mark Rubio's big night. In evolution and Galileo, I mean this whole thing of Galileo. America's changed. Unless IT and Skillets, President Putin doing something similar back in, it won't change this fundamental fact about the GOP. Just how absurd these attacks is.
This is the Howie Carr Show live from Chappaquiddick at the Party House. 25 years after Chappaquiddick 1969. On WHDH, News Talk 850.
Another bad song from 1969. 742-0850. We're going to take some calls this segment if you want to get on board. If you have any questions for John Farrar, the scuba diver who saw Mary Jo Kopechne's body underwater. The number again, 742-0850. We're going to start talking about the incident and everyone's perceptions. John, let me just get this straight. So now, as far as your belief is that while Ted Kennedy was walking past all these houses back towards the Party House where we're broadcasting from now, Mary Jo was still alive.
That is correct.
And she would have been alive probably for about an hour, you think?
I think that's most reasonable, and if an hour, if not longer, that's correct.
If not.
You're listening to the Howie Carr Show.
Let's be honest. Hair loss is not one of life's more enjoyable experiences. It makes you self-conscious, erodes your confidence, and causes you to waste years of your life trying to hide, camouflage, and generally obsess over the condition. In short, it pretty much sucks. Until you call DiStefano Hair Restoration, and they completely turn your life around with an IGT procedure. Whether you are looking to fill in your hairline or reverse years of hair loss, Dr. Chris Heiness and his team at DiStefano Hair Restoration will create a result that will be a transformative experience. The result of my IGT procedure was quite remarkable. I now have fuller, thicker hair, so I can even wear it a bit longer. With the DiStefano difference, balding and hair loss are now optional. And no matter where you are in New England, DiStefano Hair Restoration is just a short drive away. Call now and get a free IGT consultation. Plus, financing is available with payments as low as $119 a month. Just call 1-800-858-HAIR to learn more. That's 1-800-858-HAIR. Or just visit hairman.com.
It feels like you're relying on this tax cut of the corporations, of the wealthy, to trickle down.
Yeah, Southwest and American Airlines both announcing they're going to give $1,000 bonuses to employees following the tax overhaul.
Wage increases don't follow tax cuts like this.
So the world's largest retailer giving its U.S. employees a bonus, a wage increase, and expanded maternity and parental leave.
So you're creating a huge tax cut.
Right.
And you might not get wage growth.
Right.
Capital One Financial, which just confirmed to CNBC that they will raise the minimum wage for all U.S.-based employees at Capital One to $15 per hour.
And anybody who thinks that this corporate tax cut is going to trickle down to lift wages has a staggering ignorance of how public companies function.
Wells Fargo said it would raise its minimum wage to $15 per hour.
That the day we cut the corporate tax rate, wages are going to suddenly jump up when there's absolutely no historical evidence whatsoever that this will happen.
Boeing announced $300 million in investments for corporate giving and workplace improvements.
Making sure that we don't have high-capacity, rapid-fire magazines that allow mass killings.
Maybe we shouldn't have high magazine clips.
Gas-assisted receiver firearms.
Machine gun magazines.
And what sounded like automatic rounds.
Seeing if we can get automatic weapons that kill folks in amazing numbers.
If I wanted to fire this on full semi-automatic...
Well, why do we need jumbo clips?
The best bill
do you know what a barrel shroud is?
Time. I actually don't know what a barrel shroud is. I believe it's a shoulder thing that goes up.
No, it's not.
What the District of Columbia was trying to do was to protect toddlers from guns.
It is harder